So let me I've started recording the session so that those who miss it can probably join in later on. All right. So I think it's almost past roughly 4 or 5 months since we had live discussions like this. So today what we are going to do is I am basically starting this psychology series of which I am going to be doing it every Monday. Okay. Monday is off trading for me. So I'll be doing it every Monday. You can tune in from anywhere and then listen to one or two nuggets that is going to help you perfect your trading. All right. So let's give ourselves about 6 minutes and then let's see if you're going to get any additional participants and then we get started. Okay. And so then, as we were. Yeah, so this particular session is going to be interactive, okay? I don't want to be the only one talking. I would also be asking you guys questions and then you would have to respond. All right. So let's have this interactive session. Okay, so as we are in waiting, let's see what are some of the things that you would love we speak of. I am doing this for you, so make sure you guys utilize it. Okay, so what are some of the things to you want us to speak about in the psychology sessions that we are going to be having? Okay, and mind you, you are going to be having some guests on the show along the way. You're going to have surprise guests on the show. Okay, you're going to have some prominent trading individuals both in Ghana and outside Ghana that will be joining us in one of these days to also share their experiences on forex trading and how they've been able to manage their trading psychology and how they've been able to fine tune their mindset when it comes to trading. Okay, good. So the floor is open for discussion. What do you want to hear? What do you, or if you have any prominent trader in mind that you would love to see the person on the show, just mention their name. Okay, just mention the name, and the person will be our guest next week. Yeah, the person is probably going to be our guest next week. Okay, so we have about 4 minutes to start this whole psychology thing. Now, you see, psychology in trading or psychology when it comes to trading, it's very, very broad. That is why I'm doing this series. So by 10:30, we are done. It's just an hour or two thing. We are done because I believe most of us have other things that we are to attend to or other one or two things that we are to venture into. So we will just be using an hour or an hour and a half in tackling some major keys or major points when it comes to trading psychology. Okay. So let's give ourselves that 4 minutes, exactly 9:40. I will start dropping the nugget. Make sure you have your notepad, your pen. I'm also recording this session. I will post the recorded version on the channel later on. You can listen. It's going to be purely audio throughout. Okay, so don't worry. It's going to be audio throughout. When it's time for us to go into videos, we will also bring in the video aspect where you're going to see the visual aspects. All right. So we have 3 more minutes. Yes. Mr. Felix, Chairman General.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, boss. What are you doing?
Very well. Do yourselves.
Oh, I'm doing great also. I'm doing very, very great.
Nice one.
In about 2 minutes' time, you're going to start dropping some psychology nuggets. So let's all get prepared. Exactly 9:40. So we are going to be talking about what psychology is in general and what trading psychology is, and then what it entails. Okay. You see, one thing that I've gotten to know, or one thing that I believe, is that in life, everything is possible. Okay. Everything is possible. Whatever that you want to achieve in life, no matter how scary you think it is very possible for you to achieve a particular thing. But there is only one thing that is actually hindering you from reaching that particular set of goals that you've laid for yourself. There's one key aspect, there's one crucial aspect that is preventing you from being that person that you've always aspired to be. Okay. I believe most of us have quite a huge number of individuals that we want to be, or we have some individuals that we are looking up to. Okay. We have some set of individuals that we wish we are like them. Okay, we wish that we are like them. All right. But as I said, there's one key thing that is preventing you and I from reaching that particular target, reaching that particular goal. Okay, and that is our mindset. Okay, that is basically our mindset. So if we are able to fine tune certain things, we are able to change certain beliefs, I think things will start changing. Okay, because if you really want to change something, you first have to change yourself. Okay, so it's basically at 9:40. Let's get and set the ball rolling. So, what is psychology? Okay, what is psychology? Psychology can be defined in so many ways, but per my understanding, it is actually the scientific study of the human mind and its functions. Okay, especially those functions that affect the behavior of that particular thing or of that particular individual. So, in other words, one can say that psychology is a scientific study of the human mind and its functions, especially those affecting the behavior in a given context. So, the given context over here is what? Is trading. Okay. So, what we are going to be talking about when it comes to trading psychology is going to be the behavior of a trader when it comes to trading. Okay. One, now you need to understand that without proper trading psychology, or if you're not understood well what psychology is when it comes to trading, you can never be successful in trading. Okay. You can never be successful in trading when it comes to trading psychology. When you don't have that kind of mind or that mindset that is programmed for success, you can't have success in trading. You can't. It is not possible that way. It's not possible. Okay. So why do we need to understand psychology to be a successful trader? Why do we need to understand psychology to be a successful trader? One thing that you need to understand is that you need to be able to rationalize your emotions when it comes to your trading. Day in, day out, traders are faced with a whole lot of emotions. We are faced with a whole lot of behavioral characteristics that hinder certain things that we want to do when it comes to trading. Trust me, if we start changing certain beliefs, if we start changing certain mindsets we have about trading, things are going to be changing also. Things will start improving for us. Things are going to be changing. But it all starts with we as an individual. It's with us. I can give you all the ins and outs of trading, all the strategies that I know, all the knowledge that I have in trading, I can give it to you. But When it comes to psychology, it is individual. I can give you the ways that I go by my daily routines. I can give you the things that I do that makes me actually being able to have that kind of mindset that helps me in my trading. But if you as an individual, you are not able to adjust certain beliefs, it is going to be difficult. Trust me, it's going to be very, very difficult to get to the level that maybe you want to be. We all have different levels that we want to be when it comes to trading. We've not been there yet, but we've not been at the area or the place where we were when we started. One may be wondering, what are some of these beliefs that I am actually talking about? The number one belief that I think sometimes it hinders individuals from achieving success. And the success I'm talking about in this regard is in trading is our beliefs about money. Our beliefs about money. Each of us here is from different background. Okay, we are from different homes. We may be from the same family, the same extended family, but when it comes to the nuclear aspect, we are from different homes. So your beliefs to money also hinders the way you are able to make money. The main goal in trading is to be able to make enough money, be able to afford the lifestyle that you want. Okay. Beliefs to money is one of the biggest hurdles that I myself and some individuals I've met over the years have encountered in trading. You need to subconsciously start viewing money differently from the way you used to. Okay? You need to subconsciously start viewing money from the way you used to. Growing up, most of us heard certain expressions that gave us different perception about money. Yeah. Somebody may say money or wealth or success is actually for a specific group of individuals. Some individuals may also say, or some group of, or some set of people may also say, money is evil. In other words, money is the root of evil. Others will also be saying, rich people are always greedy. But if we are able to look at things differently, things will start changing. You see, all those sayings that I've just said are something that we've heard, we ourselves have said it a couple of times. And because of the constant exposure to such negativity, it has all been ingrained into believing this self-limiting ideologies about money in our subconscious. So you have the conscious mind and then the subconscious mind. You can see all these sayings give people hardly, like they tend to have difficulties in terms of handling money. They tend to have that kind of difficulty because of the mindset that they have. They have difficulties when it comes to those things. When we all started trading, we were exposed to the fact that, yeah, trading is a vehicle that can enable you to multiply your money day in, day out. But most individuals never mentioned the fact that it takes a whole lot of hard work for you to be able to make that money that they are talking about. It takes a whole lot of hard work. So, a very close friend of mine will tell you, trading is not easy. If anybody tells you trading is easy, the person is lying. If trading is only about you drawing lines and things on charts, everybody out there will be doing it. But it takes somebody with that matured and strong mindset to understand that, yeah, trading is supposed to be viewed as a business, and every business needs commitment, attention, and above all, discipline. But don't forget that every business, some way, somehow, incur losses. One main thing that sometimes is just scare people off is the fact that they'll hear, oh, this thing is risky. You're going to have losses. There's one friend of mine called Sam Wealth. He's a Nigerian but based in Dubai. He said something yesterday that there's one loyal friend of every wealthy person you see out there, and that is failure. How do you handle failure? How do you handle failure? Are you scared to fail? If you are scared to fail, then be scared of being successful. Because without failure, how are you going to learn? If you don't fail at something, how are you going to grow? It is through failure that we gain experiences. There's this account addict that baby like I don't know how that particular, but it tells you that an experience that you've had before, you're not going to have or repeat the same mistake if you learn from that particular experience. So let's say in trading contest, let's say you are having, let's say, an account of, let's say, $10,000, and you decided to be trading 50 lots on the $10,000 account, all right? And you lost that particular account. Now tell me, are you going to do that same thing if you're being given the opportunity to have another $10,000 account? I believe your answer is going to be no. Why? Because you've learned your lessons from the previous losses that you made. You learned your lessons the hard way from the previous losses you made. As humans as we all are, there's one thing that if we are able to master, everything will change. And that is what? Our mindset. If you're able to understand and manage your emotions, there are certain things, it won't even move you. It won't. At all. It won't move you. So this whole psychology series that we're having is going to be comprised of we understanding certain emotions when it comes to trading, because it is this emotional triggers that actually send in certain signals that makes us do certain things that we are not supposed to do. And it's this same emotions that also prompt us into doing or not doing certain things that we are supposed to do. So I say that there are some emotions when it comes to trading that are very, very good, and there are others, if not managed well, things are going to be very, very, very worse. I have been in the system for a while, and I've seen individuals, quote unquote, that are so much overconfident, they think their trading system can't fail. Mind you, there is no loss-proof trading system out there. In other words, there is no holy grail out there. The only holy grail that I know of is price or the market itself. Why? Because the market is never what's wrong. It is we, the traders, or we, the market participants, our interpretations of what the market is showing or depicting that is somehow sometimes wrong. So you will tackle some emotions and how to manage them. You can't fully control or get rid of those emotions. It is part and parcel of you. But you can manage or limit that particular emotion and its effect on your trading career. If you're on this call and you see trading as being something that you do for fun, something that you do for pleasure, trust me, you may also be part of the individuals that keeps on saying, Forex is not for me, trading is not for me, trading is scam, trading is this, trading is that. But once you decide to view trading in a business point of view, and you start tackling it with that kind of business mindset, things start changing. In Ghana here, hypothetically, we have quite a number of traders. But we don't have enough traders that have a well thought plan that they follow when it comes to trading. And that is bad. It is very, very bad. We need to change those things. So, if you can't understand your own behavior as to why you are doing or as to why you are thinking of venturing into trading, as to why you want to be a trader, then you are not prepared enough for trading. This brings me to my first question. Why do you want to trade? Why do you want to be a trader? Look within yourself and then tell yourself, okay, Kojomenu, today I want us to have this conversation. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reasons, I want to be this particular person. I want to trade. I want to learn the ins and outs of the forex market, and then I want to venture into it. I know losses may come, but I'm ready. Let's do this. Because sometimes you will do something and you'll be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done this particular thing. Just or right after that particular thing is done. What it shows is that it's a clear sign that you, that individual, is not in your right frame of mind to undertake that particular given task or that particular trade. You will see traders FOMOing into certain assets, or because they've heard, oh, this particular thing is due, or that particular thing is, they'll jump on. I had friends who jumped on BTC rally when BTC was around $67,000. We thought Bitcoin would be going up till eternity. And because they had the money, they thought whatever that they feel is the right thing for them to do. They never seek for any advice or anything. They just jumped on, bought Bitcoin at $67,000, and now BTC is trading around 22,000, 23,000 thereabouts. So imagine the losses the person have incurred. But if the person has prepared him or herself well, if the person has done due diligence on that particular asset he or she wants to get involved with, such thing could have been prevented. Sometimes you open a certain trade and be like, oh, I should have waited for that particular asset to get to that particular zone that I've been waiting for. But because your fingers are itching, you went ahead and then you click on buy, you click on sell, and now the trade is going against you. You see, this kind of impulsive thinking will always lead you into losing your capital when it comes to trading. This impulsive thinking and this impulsive reasoning will always make you lose your capital when it comes to trading. Because you see, in the ideal world of trading, it is better we all trade like robots, where we won't just have any emotions attached at all. And that particular thing will allow our probability to play out. But here's the case, we are not robots. We are humans. We have emotions. We get attached to certain things that money is involved. So you just have to manage those emotions that get in our way when it comes to trading. Mr. Alexander Elder says something that to be a good trader, you need to trade with your eyes open. You need to recognize what a real trend's intents are and not waste your time and energy on wishful thinking. You don't need to waste your energy and time on regret and wishful thinking. Okay? Because the market does not know you, one. The market does not care about what you feel. The market does not care where you are from. And the market is always right. And the market is always right. So you will see that sometimes some individuals may be doing very well on demo account, but when you give them or when they get exposed to real accounts, things start going the other way around. It is still because of psychology. Okay. You see, when you are dealing with something that does not involve real money, the emotions are placed different. And when you are dealing with something that have money involved, real money involved, the emotions over there too is different. That is why I don't encourage longer period demo trading. It messes up your psychology. It messes it up. Messes your psychology up. Now, if you are clearly following everything that I've said from the start, I've been continuously saying that it is an individual experiences, right? Good. So, you as a trader, do you believe that certain past experiences that you've had since childhood have effect on current decisions that you are making? The food you eat from then and now, where you stayed, okay? The place that you stayed, the house that you even lived in, the friends you hang around with, all have effect on you as a trader. They have effect on you. The effect may be positive, may be negative. Okay? It can be positive effect. At the same time, it can be what? Negative what? Effect. So one thing you need to do is that you need to gain understanding of your psychology as a trader. Because you as a trader, you have certain traits, certain things that it is common in every trade or every trader. When it comes to emotions, we have greed, we have indiscipline, we have FOMO, we have fear. Why do you have all those things? It is because of you, the individual, your belief system. What is your belief system made up? Your belief system is made up of every tiny beliefs that you have as a person. Okay? Every belief that you have as a person have effects on you. I told some group of individuals that there are some individuals in Ghana here. I'm not going to use any foreign country as an example. I'm going to use my own country, Ghana. There are some individuals in Ghana here that the first time they will get 50,000 Ghana cedis as their own money. Let's say roughly $5,000 or less than $5,000 as their own money. The probability of them being buried the following day is 70%. They will die. It all boils down to their psychology when it comes to money, when it comes to wealth. We still have some families in Ghana here. If you combine everything the family owns, everything the family have, it won't amount to $10,000. Everything inclusive. It is all part and parcel of their psychology, of their mindset, and the way they view life. We have some individuals that the moment they are born, the moment they are born, they are being psyched or programmed to think that there is no joy on this planet until you are dead. So this planet is just a passageway, just be living your normal life. Don't take risk. Don't do this. Don't do that. and they will follow the same path and they will die just as their forefathers died. Life itself is full of risk. Okay? When you're going to sleep, you never knew you woke up the following day. It is what? Risk. So everything that we are doing, risk is involved. And if you clearly understand that, yeah, our days on this planet or in this life is numbered, then why not take certain risk? If at the end of the day, you're still going to leave, don't waste it. Take that risk. You see, you see that program that you really want to partake, give it a shot. You see that weight loss program that you actually wanted to do it. You want to go to gym, go. Just take the risk. And once you are able to do those things, certain belief system will start changing. So how do you fix your FOMO, your greed, your impatience, your indiscipline, all those negative stuff? By being aware of yourself. Self-awareness. Self-awareness. It is very, very crucial. Self-awareness is very, very, very crucial. It is very, very crucial. Most individuals don't even know themselves. You don't. When you ask somebody, who are you? The person will then start mentioning their name and all those things. No. Reflect on yourself. In trading, the second thing that will also help you in fixing most emotional related things that affect you is by having a trading plan. It is basically by what? Having a trading plan, doing trade journaling, understanding that it is a process. Understanding that trading is not a scheme that you can get rich quick from, but it is a scheme that you can get rich from in the long run. Trading is a scheme to make you rich. It is a vehicle to make you rich. But you need to have that winning mindset. Okay. So you need to break down those previous belief systems that you have. How do you view money? How do you view yourself? No, when was the last time you even had or said positive affirmations onto your own life? Hmm? So how you view money, how you view yourself, and how you view mistakes. When something bad happens, how do you approach it? When you fail at something, how do you approach it? Also, you need to review this set of individuals and why they are close or why they are part and parcel of that your inner circle, your family, your friends, your social culture. Why do you have them? And then your life experience. If you're able to break down these whole things and then start tackling them one after the other, you get to know that you are just having one of a hell great point to begin with. Because through those things that you mentioned is where you're going to have this self-awareness from. Okay, so the above mentioned things that you're supposed to review, you're going to realize why you think and do what you do, why you think the way you think, and why you do things that you are doing right now. The Bible says iron sharpens iron, right? And asantefo bu baby say iron kubane say obara Paul said. And there's this saying that show me your friend and I'll show you the character of you, that particular individual. Why? Because when you hang out with 5 billionaires, the probability that you are going to be the 6th billionaire is very high. Same way when you hang out with 5 drunkards, the probability you are going to be the 6th drunkard is also very, 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 very high. So, mind who and where you hang out. It is very, very important to mind that inner circle. It is very, very, very important. Because if you don't, you would end up being the 6th person. You see, sometimes you will see a group of individuals that are into something, right? Let's say we are all boys, okay? And sometimes when boys meet, they tend to say a lot of stuff, all right? Now, we've been doing this for quite some time now. Okay, so it has become part and parcel of us. Anytime that we meet this particular thing, we will talk about it or we will do that particular thing. If we are to get an additional person to join us, the probability that that person is going to start doing things that we are doing also is very, very high. Because we've constantly been doing that particular thing. Okay, but if we start assessing, okay, this person said this person said that. Okay, now let me assess the possible outcomes of these things that they are saying. If I have to put that particular thing that they said in practice, what is going to be the possible outcome? Once you're able to do it, it's going to be a big realization in your life. Okay, because sometimes certain things will happen and you would react impulsively, and then later you'll be like, oh, I should have not done this, I should have not done that. But if you are self-aware of what is happening around you, you tend to examine and assess certain things happening before you even react. It's not everything that happens you need to react. Though, for every reaction, there was an action that took place, though. But it's not everything that you have to react to. let's say you are someone that gets angry easily. You have the emotional triggers that gets you angry easily. You need to have an actionable context to prevent them. Yes. If it is some set of words that are being said to you that triggers you, you need to try and then ignore those things. As a trader, if your own is anytime that you see or anytime that you're on chat, you tend to be tempted to take a trade. When you find out that, oh, okay, this asset that I want to trade, it is not within the range that I want to, just turn off your laptop, turn off your whatever device that you're using to trade until price gets to that particular area. These days, with the help of technology, when you want to set an alert for whatever thing that you want to do, you can do it. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be staring on your screen all the time. Okay? No. I think we have 10 more minutes. It's 10:20, so we have 10 more minutes. Let me give you one or two key things that sometimes I do that helps me manage certain things. You see, we've not dived deeper into the emotional aspects. We're going to be doing that one next week, Monday, where I'll talk about FOMO, I'll talk about greed, I'll talk about the dark side of it. It is good to be greedy, but it has the dark side of it. Okay. Now, every morning when you wake up, I'm giving you the things that I personally do that gives me that good state of mind when it comes to trading. When you wake up every morning, start affirming positivity in your life. Okay? Positive affirmations. We have the power to bring forth what we want. So why invite negative energy whilst you can invoke positivity in your life? So start saying positive things in your life. Number 2, you need to start learning how to meditate. Meditation. It is very, 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 very good, and it's one of my personal favorites. You learn to be aware of your thoughts and not how to identify them. Okay? So rather than you being your thoughts and emotions, be the awareness behind them. You can gain that mastery through meditation. You begin to learn and simply notice, and then you let go of a whole bunch of things that does not necessarily matter in life. And the key thing when it comes to meditation is to focus on your breathing whenever you have a thought popped up in your mind. Okay, this is simply to acknowledge but not judge it. Just accept it happening and make conscious decision to refocus back to the breathing. It is not all the thoughts that comes in mind that needs an actionable reaction. You need to learn how to let things go. It is very important. It is very, very important. So just 5 to 15 minutes a day is cool. Okay. 5 to 15 minutes a day meditation is cool. Okay. You can actually do that. Just 5 to 15 minutes a day. All right, good. And the next thing is also journaling. You need to have a trading journal. Okay. So when you're journaling your trades or your actions, let's say you wake up early in the morning, you did this, you did that, you just write that particular thing down. I took this particular trade. That is the reason why I took that particular trade. That is the outcome of the trade that I took. Drawing or in the process of that particular trade, I felt this, I felt that. If you're able to constantly journal your trades over a period of time, you are going to see when you are reassessing your journal that, yeah, some losing trades that you had and the winning trades that you have different patterns. So the losing trade will have similar pattern, whilst the winning trade have similar pattern. And then you self-review those things, as it also helps create self-discovery. You will then discover, or you then start to discover that these things work well for me, that particular thing does not work for me. If I do this and do it very well, that is the outcome. If I do that and do it anyhow, that is the outcome. Okay. The third one is you have to be self-aware. Awareness in general cannot only come from meditation and journaling, okay, but it can also be derived from practical exercises. You can do so by setting alarms at random times and then asking yourself, what state am I in? What am I thinking? So just like you meditating, you just observe, but you don't judge. Okay. You just observe, you don't what? You don't judge. Just let people think that you are stupid. Let people think you don't know what you're doing. Okay. Just observe. Because almost 70% of the problems that we have is because of the reactions that we give to certain happenings around us. The problems are still going to be there. Problems will still be there. Right from creation to date, problems are still there. But how we react to those things determines the life that we live. I'm so grateful you guys join us. We have 3 minutes to go. I don't want to take much of our time. So I would love to end today's psychology or today's training psychology series. Take 1 or 2 contributions. Take 1 or 2 words of affirmations, whatsoever that any of us wants to share, and then we call it a day. All right. And I believe you've learned a thing or two. If you want to tell us a thing or two that you've learned, the floor is open for discussions. All right. So who is first to speak? All right. Smith. Smith wants to say something. Okay. So I've allowed most of you to speak. You can go ahead and speak. Okay. Just unmute yourself and then speak.
If you can hear me, family.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. First of all, I want to thank you very much this morning for the lessons. In fact, some of us we really needed some of these lessons to help us to prepare our minds, because there were times that we entered into trade probably lost our funds, and then along the line we gave up. So this
Okay.
morning I came back to Telegram and I heard you speaking. I joined in. Fact, I'm blessed by everything that you discussed here, and I'm hoping that for those who are already trading, we take this lesson serious. So thank you very much, and we
All
hope
right.
to hear from you more. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, too, bro. Thanks a lot. I'm very, very grateful. Mr. Felix,
Yes, sir.
what are going on? Talk to us.
Daybreak Africa. Good morning, everyone. I believe that my brother has said it all, but the little that I can add is that, you see, he made mention that immediately you start treating Forex as a business, okay? That is where you are going to really, really understand what you are into. But if you think that you want to do this as something that is, oh, let me just do it, basa basa bia, I'm just trading just like that, at least, no, it doesn't work that way, okay? Some of us have gained a lot of experience throughout all these years by mastering our psychology. Okay, in the beginning it was tough. I always say that I never say it would be simple. It's not that easy. But and then he mentioned something too very, very important. Even yesterday I was discussing with someone about trading on a demo. You know, to be honest with you, if I was supposed to, or if I am starting to trade forex today, I would have rather maybe deposit a $20 or $10 live account and then let me just blow it. Okay. It is better to start off that way than to spend a lot of time on the demo. Okay. Because to be honest with you, demo is never going to, it is, well, I will give it a 40-60. Okay. In terms of building real psychology. Okay. Psychology comes with experience, real experience. You understand? So, I won't waste much time, but later on we can delve deep into one thing that propels forex into greatness. That is trading your plan. Okay, trading plan. Yes, I think it is one aspect that I believe that my brother will talk about it maybe the next time we converge again, because it is very, very important. That is planning your trade and trading the plan. It is one key thing that is really failing a lot of traders. Yesterday, I am fooling one guy called Dapo Willis. I don't know if, I'm sure some of you guys have heard about him. And then he made mention that uh, I think 1% of traders, like I'm talking about profit traders, make money. Okay, and he delved deep into saying that it all boils down to your trading plan. Okay, he said he himself he doesn't trade SMCs and all those strategies, trade the normal price action, and he's making good money. And he's never saying that SMC is not good or ICT is not good. But the whole key thing is your trading psychology, okay, and the trading plan. These two things. Okay, so please, you guys should stay with us, and then along the line we'll be sharing some of our experiences with you throughout these years. Okay, so Charlie, have a blessed day, everyone.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your input, bro. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, guys. So it's 10:33. I would love to end today's session. God willing, next week, Monday, we are going to have another session. Okay. And I am looking at getting you guys a surprise guest. Okay. Probably maybe from Nigeria or South Africa. I'm still in touch with the person. The person will come and also dive deeper into psychology. Along the way, I would also invite my personal psychologist into one of the sessions. Okay. I have a personal psychologist though, so I'll invite him to one of the sessions, and then he would also dive deeper into personal psychology. His won't necessarily be about trading, but it's going to be as you as an individual. Okay. So if there's nothing more for us to say, I would love to end the session. I think Evans wants to say something. Evans and Kuma wants to say something.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Jiman.
One thing I would say is, as a trader, you should never adapt someone's belief system. You have the chance to decide what you think is what is good for you at the market. Some people rethink their great traders and things there,
Your
and
voice,
they are
wow.
only focusing on the market. And
I think your voice nowhere show, Evans. Your voice is
okay,
not clear.
Kakra.
Yeah, it's okay now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What I was saying was, as a trader, you should learn to create your own belief system, because belief is something that is very powerful and has a direct impact on your mental and psychological behavior. Never adapt what someone is saying from the market. Make sure whatever you are believing, you have your own understanding to it. That is actually the best thing for you. That is what I have to say. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks a lot, too, bro. Yeah, Mr. Kuma.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Jiman.
Yes, sir.
I want to say, Mr. Felix said something which was in my interest. He said you have to plan your trade and trade your plan. I love the statement. Yeah, and you were also saying something about meditation. I couldn't get you where you said at least at a day you have to meditate for 5 minutes.
Okay,
Before that,
what I said is meditation also helps in calming you. Okay, it helps in also letting you be self-aware of your surroundings and stuff. Okay, so if you can do 5 minutes, 15 minutes a day, it is cool. If you can do more than that, it is perfect.
okay.
Yeah.
Then the one you said about the demo too, I think it's Mr. Felix who said it. He said it is good to start trading with 10% life account than the demo. I think that is true. I think I've traded with the demo account and it affected me when I opened my life account. So I think that you shouldn't trade demo for a long, because the way you see things in the demo is not the same as in the life account. So I think that is good. Anyone who wants to start shouldn't get more involved in the demo. It will help the person much. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, too. Thanks a lot. All right, guys. So we will end today's session. God willing, next week, Monday, we'll start. But before we go, let me say this thing. Light Finance is giving 50% deposit bonus that is tradable to its clients. If you deposit $100 and above, you will get 50% tradable bonus. Okay, let me explain. Some brokers out there will give you bonus, but it is not tradable in such a way that when you are having losing trades, okay, when the amount in your account, the losses exceed it, they will take their bonus and then your account will be blown. But with Light Finance, unless your equity is down to zero. Okay, so if you don't have an account with Light Finance, check the pin message. You're going to see a link over there. Register, message me, and I will take you through everything. Now, Light Finance also have mobile money deposit and withdrawal, as we all know. But this time around, we've added Vodafone, Airtel to go together with MTN. Okay, so you can use any network that you are on in Ghana here to make deposits and to withdraw. And mind you, it is as fast as you can think of. All right, a video on how to go about all those things will be posted very soon. Okay, so guys, do well and be safe out there. See you all.